Did you know the secret behind Google's success and innovation capability? It's because Google allows its engineers to work on whatever they want on 20% of their time. As the company claims, we encourage our employees to spend 20% of their time working on whatever they think will benefit Google the most. This idea of giving autonomy to employees has become much more popular since then. If you were to be a CEO 50 years ago and say,
"We trust our employees and they get to choose what they want to do,"
believe me, the board would have kicked you out immediately. However, today, as more and more people see the benefits of this approach, more companies are using it to increase motivation and innovation. But how does this happen? Before I tell you that, we need to understand the notion of homo motivus, the modern motivated human, and how its mind works. Let's explore the idea of management. It presumes that people are like pawns on a chessboard and should be managed at all times. I'm thinking, is there really such a thing as a self-playing pawn? Or as in the chess example, should there always be a master directing those pawns? I believe in the former. If you look at a baby who is self-directed, nothing less than autonomous and curious about everything, you will agree that human nature is not to be a pawn but a player. That's the state in which we achieve our best and are in flow. If you don't know what it means, we'll examine flow in another video. Speaking of which, if you like the content and like to hear more about motivational psychology and behavioral economics, stay tuned. Comment down below on what you'd like to know about next. Let's keep rolling. We are curious, self-directed, and we want to be autonomous. Research shows a powerful correlation between performance and the freedom of choice given to employees. However, it should be noted that this approach is better fit for creative jobs rather than pure algorithmic jobs. This is because, as Daniel Pink says in the book Drive, autonomous motivation promotes greater conceptual understanding. Returning to Google and how it became so successful in using autonomy as a tool to increase innovation and productivity. There are 4 T's of autonomy as cited from the book Drive: task, time, technique, and team. And managers can foster employee autonomy by increasing their freedom in these factors. After all, Google chose to focus on the task part of this equation. Google told its engineers, "I, the great wise man of digital universe, allow you to work on any side project you want during your 20% time." The engineers could struggle with an existing product, or they could work on something entirely new. This approach of giving autonomy to employees on what to do has increased innovation. This has led to many creations over many years. Think of your mail address, Gmail. It was created during this unrestricted time. I could continue to this list. Google News, Google Translate, Google Talk, and nearly all the great ideas sparked from this 20% time. This approach has proven to work, and many more companies have adapted it since. The reason is simple, because innately we all seek autonomy. These examples don't mean that you should set your teammates, employees, students, or whoever you are working with completely free without any guidelines. But I am just simply pointing out that having more freedom could result in more creativity and consequently more innovation. So, the next time you're a decision maker, instead of deciding exactly what to do, perhaps you can recognize the potential of the people who are given a say in their organizations. Thank you for watching. See you in the next video.